Konbanwa, good evening, giant creepy teddy bears. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome back to Staring at a Giant Creepy Teddy Bear. Welcome back to Fallout London. If you're new to the channel, Yokoso, Hashimimashite, welcome, nice to meet you. And if you're a regular to this series, and we have quite a few, Okai Rinasai, welcome back, welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. One of the regulars is a writer for this series, for this game, Darren Gray. Just wanted to give him an extra special shout out and say thank you. Also, some special shout outs to Teresa and Daniel. If you would like special shout outs and some other special things, please subscribe. First of all, check out the Discord server and check out the Patreon. We have tiers as low as $1. Nobody has joined the Patreon, which is okay. But if you'd like to give me $1 for the 920 or so videos that I've done, I wouldn't cry about it. Just take a peek at it. I think even the Patreon's kind of funny. You could also consider becoming a member of the channel, but I'd prefer you become a patron, right, Pendragon? But it's not up to me. It's up to you. And that means the choice is probably going to be nothing. And that's totally fine and cool. We're in the toy factory that we found. The Yes Toy Factory. The lighting's a little weird in here. The Yes... Okay. I guess I should make sure what bow I have. Alright, rain arrows. That wouldn't have hurt me because I've murdered myself repeatedly by blowing myself up, setting myself on fire, and multiple other things, which if you love Taylor Swift probably would make you sad, and if you hate her would probably make you happy. So we're just exploring this area, and then we are going to continue doing the main quest line, which is getting in the position for the battle, because we're about to fight the fifth. Again, my brain always wants to say element. The fifth column. I can't. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to shake that my brain wants to say fifth element. I'm a huge fan of that movie. So Pendragon's pathing stellar as always. You can't pick up these creepy pixely teddy bears for some reason. I'm going to over-encumber myself with teddy bears. That's the plan for this episode. I've said it in many, many episodes that I will always pick up the teddy bears. And I always do. Oh, Jesus. Alright, it's way too early for a jump scare and from a rad roach. Come on. Come on now. He's got jump scared by a rad roach. Getting angry at myself for getting jump scared. You know it's going to be a good episode when I'm getting jump scared in the first couple minutes of it, and it's from a freaking rad roach. There's only bugs in here. There's nothing that's... Even if it did get me, what's it gonna do to me? Did the teddy bears murder everybody? Are these murder bears? Where does this go? To like a break room? With an expired sandwich. I'm not gonna lie, that sandwich looks pretty good for being expired. Tea kettle. We can do some cooking. Mushy peas. Pre-war rations. Another teddy bear. Overdue book. All kinds of like odds and end goodies. And the worst bathroom ever. Alright, cool. Is that a can of paint? No, it's a protein can. Somebody was getting buff up in here. Beefcake 3000. Yeah, we just kind of stumbled across here. The weather outside was frightful. So we needed a place. Those are some giant dish rags. Okay. We needed a place to try to save, and this is where we chose. More teddy bears. Yeah, so we've OP'd. That sounds so weird. I turned OP into a... Why dish rags? Why is the toy store making dish rags? Alright, and we do have the terminal is functional, so we'll check that out. But there's still another level up. There's another room up there. But yeah, so basic things, if you're not familiar, we're only using this freaking sword and bows. And we literally have on almost no protection. That's my compensating for Taylor being as strong as she is. And we have... I never changed it. We're still on very hard. I mean, I don't know what happens if I go to survival, but we've been on very hard. I don't know what you're saving. I didn't actually do anything. So we'll check out this computer terminal first before we go up there, see what kind of lore is here, if it's flavor lore or what. Turing computer. Yes, toys. Okay, we can start the conveyor belt. That's interesting. Production update. Greetings, team. We're excited to announce the successful completion of our new toy line production for this quarter. Our latest innovations include the Cthulhu, and the magical Azathoth. I always have a hard time saying this for some reason. Azathoth? I don't know the correct pronunciation for this. Azathoth? I'm going to go with Azathoth. Both of which my eye jumped again. Both of which have received rave reviews during our testing phase. The production team has exceeded expectations, ensuring every unit meets our stringent quality standards as we prepare for the upcoming holiday season. Let's continue to push boundaries and deliver joy to children around the world. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. Sincerely, the management. The Cthulhu and I see again. As soon as I go to say it, it just doesn't want to come out of my mouth. Azathoth are extremely well done. I enjoy both of them. That's why one of the reasons why I put the Cthulhu head-on Pendragon over there. Cost-cutting measures. Dear employees, as you're aware, the current economic crisis. Why did I even try to say crisis? I tried to turn climate into crisis because my brain went climate crisis, I guess. Economic climate has presented significant challenges for many businesses, including ours. To ensure the sustainability of Yes Toy Company, we must implement several cost-cutting measures. These measures include reducing non-essential expenditures, streamlining production processes, and renegotiating supplier contracts. While these steps are necessary, we're committed to maintaining our high standards of product quality and safety. Your understanding and cooperation during this period are greatly appreciated. Together we will navigate these challenges and emerge stronger. Sincerely, the management team. Oh boy. Staff reduction notice. I'm very excited to read this one, Unsettling Rumors, but let's finish this one first. Dear employees, it is with a heavy heart that we announce a reduction in our workforce effective immediately. This decision was not made lightly, and we deeply regret the impact it will have on our valued employees. Affected staff will receive comprehensive support, including severance packages, job placement assistance, and counseling services. Our human resources team will be available to address any questions or concerns. We thank you for your dedication to Yes Toy Company and wish you all best in your future endeavors. Oh boy, they even wished us our best in our future endeavors. That stinks. Unsettling rumors. It has come to our attention that there are rumors circulating about some of our toys being haunted. While we understand that such stories can be unsettling, we assure you that these claims are entirely unfounded. Our rigorous testing and quality control processes ensure that all Yes Toy Company products are safe and free from any anomalies. If you encounter any issues or have you heard? Hear further rumors, please report them to our supervisor immediately. Let's continue to focus our mission of bringing joy and wonder to children everywhere. Thank you for cooperation. Sincerely? Why am I making up new words? Sincerely, the quality assurance team. What happens a lot is my eye jumps, and then I try to combine the words. I don't know if that's not dyslexia. Oh my god. Just stop talking. That's not dyslexia, but I don't know if that even has a name, because my eye jumped from, I'm always words ahead when I'm reading. I don't know if everybody's like that when you read, because that's not something people like normally talk about, but I'm always several words ahead from the word that I'm saying. My eyes already looked at the next words. So, like, by the time I'm done saying cooperation, I've already looked at sincerely and the quality probably at least 2 or 3 words ahead. So when I went from cooperation to sincerely, somehow I was like quincere, like I wanted to take quality. I don't know. I'm an idiot. That's the end of it. Addressing production challenges. Dear employees, in light of recent events, we are taking additional steps to address production challenges and ensure our operations remain efficient and effective. We are revising our production schedules and implementing new technologies to streamline our processes. These changes are aimed at reducing costs while maintaining the high standards our customers expect from Yes Toy Company. We acknowledge the hard work and resilience each of you has demonstrated during these times. Your commitment to the cornerstone of our continued success. Let's work together to adapt to these changes and continue to deliver exceptional products. Sincerely, the management team. Please turn on the power to the conveyor belt. Allow it to warm up for a few minutes before loading materials into the belt. Start the conveyor belt at a low speed and gradually increase it increase the speed until it reaches the desired operating speed. No admittance. Authorized personnel. Own air. Halt production. All right, so it's not going to work. And that's just in there. Bummer. I mean, that was eerie, right? It just kind of like echoed. And with the amount of skellies that are here. Bucket. No, that's outside. I don't want to go outside yet. Do I? No, it totally looks like there's a room up here. Alright, that also... Pendragon, why are you running around down there scaring me? Why are these both outside? Alright, well, I guess we're going outside. I thought this was... It looks like a room. Is it a balcony? Why would there be a balcony? I don't know. We'll see when it loads up. This episode is not sponsored by Pepsi Zero Sugar. Yeah, I'm back drinking the zero sugar stuff. Oh my god. I can't even... Alright, so we're above the gatherers now. We're not going to murder them. There's no reason to do it. So what in the world is the point of this? Just so I could look down on everything? Alright, that I don't understand the point of that. But okay. We've done everything there is to do here. I think what I was trying to do at the end of the previous excuse me episode was we were trying to find the other Pokeballs. Alright, so this is the same thing as upstairs. Alright. Unfortunately, Doesn't appear to be anything else we can do in here. Why is that a armor? Why is there an armor? Okay. Randomly an armor workbench. Oh, look at the little tools. That's cute. Ooh, another bucket for my bucket collection. Alright, fortunately we have to go back out into the weather. Yeah, we were trying to find the couple mariner beacons that were missing. And we now know that they have map icons, which they did not when I was playing on the other gaming computer before I switched over to this upgraded gaming computer. Yeah, reading that staff reduction notice, not gonna lie, that hits me because alright, so let's look at the map, try to figure out where we even are. Yeah, I was trying to go down this way, but I don't know. So we want to go east. Yeah, because there's all these, supposedly all these buildings here to be discovered. While we're taking... Alright, so this is just a storage facility. Light would help. So a storage facility of... Might as well grab some goodies while we're here. What kind of storage facility? I mean, we did all the Cthulhu stuff. But I wouldn't mind if there was more. Alright, I'm not having any more luck grabbing anything else for some reason. Alright, what's in here? Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, well that's a legendary. Okay. First of all, why did they not wake up? Second of all, thank you. I got extra jump scared because I swear I'm not even taking it with the walking canes and stuff. It's getting just ridiculous now because Jason versus Zombies. It's Jason versus Zombies' fault. I feel like I'm shouting over the rain that I was extra spooked by the zombies because I've been regularly getting wrecked by just insane amounts of zombies there. And they're everywhere, and there's so many of them, and it's all my fault because I'm the one that had them in, so it's not like I can complain about anything. But yeah, if you want to watch me struggle, some episodes I could barely get anywhere or do anything. I don't even know why I'm wasting time trying to grab all this stuff. Because it's a compulsion. Alright, so this is, it says it's a storage facility. Alright, the rain is chilling out. Which is nice. It's saying I still missed a building though. How did I miss? Alright, we're gonna go back inside just to get out of the rads. But how did I miss another building? 2 jump scares already. Ridiculous. Ball peen hammer. What do we got in here? Is it gonna be ghouls? Since we encountered ghouls already, or no? Dirty water. Dirty water's oh, I didn't want the lamp. Kind of hard to come by. You kicking things around, Pendragon? Alright, apparently we're exploring warehouses this episode. I hope that's exciting for for everyone. Alright, more dirty water. Which is weird. It looks like milk cartons that somebody just put duct tape on. Cool? Okay, wow. Now, I read all the other things, and they were really just flavor. I was hoping for a little bit more since they had to do... We now know where they were making the Cthulhus. Still, this is much more even just flavor. Like, what I mean by that is it's not really lore. I mean, it's putting a little salt and pepper on top. It's adding a little flavor to the story, but it's not a main course. I appreciate it, but it's not like really giving us anything. Okay. Coffee beans. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to find any of this stuff, though. Alright, so there might be some interesting things in here. Maybe. I would love 500 rolls of duct tape. And more teddy bears. I mean, Oh, wait, what did it say about getting weird? Please do not stage any more teddy bear tea parties. It's getting weird. No, please do make more teddy bear tea parties because I love that. It's very entertaining. Alright, so what do we got enemies wise? I just want to... Is it going to be bugs? I want to have an idea of what I'm actually fighting here. Ghouls. Ghouls. Okay. Some are alive, some are not. Pendragon may have already dealt with them. Okay. Is it just me or are they extra creepy looking ghouls too? Why are they so extra? Like this guy is... Excuse me, Pendragon. Alright, there's gonna be more. But right now we're not fatsing anything, so we're relatively safe. So I can go back to continue to exploring. Baker Boy hat. Alright. Waistcoat? I don't know. Like Crash Bandicoot? Dungarees. What's with the dirty water? I mean, it's not a bad thing because I can use dirty water to make things. It's just I've not encountered. He's out there working. Not encountered much dirty water this entire time I've been playing all 80 episodes. Yeah, the last episode was the 80th episode. And what do we got here? Just a busted up bathroom with a bobby pin, a blood pack, and a metal bucket. Okay. You done making whatever you were making? Alright, just... How rude. Just walks right by me. Doesn't even acknowledge my existence. Is that magic milk? Oh, no, it's bleach. Can I... What? That is... Why does that football look so big? Crackers are trash. Another Cthulhu. I don't want the dog food made out of cat. No, thank you. What is that? Oh, well, he ain't doing so good. Fireplace broom. Love beans. Oh, one of them's empty can. I don't need the empty can. Yeah, I was gonna say the reduction force. As somebody who has amazingly bad luck with jobs, Pendragon, did you open the door? And if so, could you Could you not? Oh my god. Third jump scare. And that one was... It's pissing me off now. That one was totally... just... like, it shook the whole freaking chair. Pendragon's got to go ahead of me. Yeah, like my first main job that I had, I worked for a retail store called Office Max. Still sort of exists. Like merged with Office Depot and then again with Staples. But I think there are still Office Maxes. If I remember correctly, I have a friend who goes to vacation in Hawaii occasionally, a place I'll never see in my lifetime. And I believe he sent me pictures of an Office Max that's there. But my original store that I worked at, that I literally helped, put together and build from, being a completely empty building with nothing in it, not a single rack, nothing. So putting it all together, I saw a jar from scratch. Worked that store only lasted 3 years and got closed. And then I went to another. It was still Office Max, just because it's a chain, obviously. Somebody was eating a lot of beans here. All right, and this is inaccessible. Okay. So we have thoroughly explored this place, and it doesn't really have much of anything that they suggested that they were supposed to have in here at all. Which is a little weird. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to look at the local map, even though that's normally not terribly productive. And then, like, this theoretically would also be London, yeah. But for some reason, this is an expert lock. All right, back outside. And I ended up at another store for 4 years. So I ended up being with the company for 7 years. Was promoted 3 times. I was in a district position. Loss prevention. I know, super popular. And then they closed every store. It had stopped raining, right? It had stopped raining. Why is it raining again? I don't appreciate it at all. I'm also still confused why it says there's a building down here. Visibility is very poor. Yeah, we had killed all those lamprey thingamabobbers. Getting caught on trash or something. What is this building? Aluminum Metalworks. Sure. I need to take a rat away and heal as soon as I get in here. I just wanted to get out of the rain. Alright, well that's a very bright light right in my face. Not helpful. At all. Oh god. Okay. More ghouls. Didn't get jump scared that time. Yeah, 7 years. And when they closed every store in the district, so there was 13 stores in my district, and I was in charge of those 13 stores. From a loss prevention perspective or point of view. I got a really nice severance package, but that was it. They didn't offer me any sort of possibility to continue working for the company, which honestly I would have preferred. I made the mistake of immediately jumping to another retail place that hadn't done my due diligence in looking up and finding out if it was a place that I would even want to work at. Those were some really big aluminum ore rocks. I didn't know they came in different sizes. I mean, in my inventory, they're going to look all the same, right? How am I in weight? I gotta watch my weight. I could always just stick a bunch of stuff on. Yeah, I mean, in here, they're going to be all the same. So now if I drop them, they're going to look... I don't know how they do that. How they make them look different sizes, but then they're not going to be different. Alright, did we get somebody's attention, or we're just playing creepy music to freak me out? Oh, okay, hi. Hi, bloatfly. Maybe that's why the creepy music? And I hated working for that company. That company was Bed Bath & Beyond. They don't exist anymore. Yeah, did not enjoy my time there at all. I didn't have any white hairs on my head until I started working there. 6 months. 6 months and I started getting white hairs. I was working 80 hours a week. And I'm not complaining. It might sound like I'm complaining. Daniel will come in the comments and be like, yes, it sounded like you're complaining, but I'm not really. I'm just, giving information. And there's nothing, I was going to say there's nothing wrong with working 8 hours a week. There's definitely something wrong with working 8 hours a week, but there's even more something, like if it's by choice, like if that's something you want to do because you're trying to, I don't know, make a lot of money, or this, again, it's a choice that you've made, that you decided you wanted to do that for whatever reason. I don't think it's a good thing or a healthy thing to do, but I feel like there's a big difference between that and then me being told that I had to do it, and then like when I questioned, like, but why? Because it basically they were just using the management trainees as like slaves. That's basically what it came down to, and it was really like very shocking to me because it was such a departure from what I was used to. Alright, he has a bunch of junk, though, for some reason. Why do you have all of this junk, my friend? Why? I don't know. I said I was going to heal myself, and I didn't heal myself. It's something I didn't think a company would do. It just seemed like such an odd way to deal with human beings. I don't know how else to explain it. It seemed really odd to me. So like I'm surprised I stuck with it as long as I did, because it just, like, I really could. I'm just gonna keep picking them up too. I think they look cool. I hear a bug. And my brain just couldn't accept that they were just like, I felt like there had to be a reason for it, it just didn't make sense to just make somebody do that. Pendragon. Well, now that I've picked them all up, I should be able to just drop them as one chunk, right? Yeah, boom. Oh no, it dropped it as multiple different. Okay, now I'm even more confused. Look at the little folders. Yeah, so I got the hell out of there. And like I said, they ended up closing. They don't exist anymore either, which is... I'm not gonna lie, I did a little dance when they closed. Felt bad for the employees. But, was not upset with the company. I mean, I literally, the answer I got whenever I questioned anything, like, you know, why do they do some of the things the way that they did? Because they were doing really great as a company for a while. And the answer to the question was, well, because we're making money and because we're making money, we don't see any reason to change the way that we're doing anything. And I'm like, but like, even though it doesn't make sense? And they were like, well, you know, nobody cares because we're making money. And since I had just come from a place that had been doing really well and then stopped doing really well. All right, I'm going to, like, why is he just, like, compulsively picking up every weapon that's available? Is that what he's doing? I mean, I gave you a shotgun. Why are you picking up all this junk? I say to him, and then give him a bunch of junk. Ironically, I'm still over encumbered. Here, Ghoul, guess what? You get to have the bunch of nonsense that he was picking up for whatever reason. I don't even know. I'm not going to use... I need this to make some arrows. That's why I have it. I'm like, why do I have this? Alright, make sure you don't actually trade out anything useful. Alright. Thank God there's no more in here. Alright, so this... They said it was an aluminum... warehouse? What is it? It's an aluminum metalwork, so it does make sense that there's a lot of aluminum in here. Alright, so we know there's a bug because we've heard the bug. Another bloatfly. Boom goes the bloatfly. Oh, well, there's more. Okay. There's a bloat mother. There is a bloat mother. Okay, stop, because you're just missing. Hi, right in my face. No, I don't like those things. Don't like those things at all. Nope, nope. Alright. So there was kind of a reason to come here. Kill the bloat mother. That's only like, what, the second one we've encountered? So they're definitely a thing. And I don't like them. Not a big fan of the bloat flies. I don't like the giant bloat flies. Nuka-Cola. Okay, so that's interesting. There's Nuka-Cola glass here. Now we do know that Nuka-Cola did try to come here and like get their, you know, stuff going, and then it didn't really work out for them. I'm gonna have a lot of bloatfly meat. This water is very unpleasant, and for some reason I can't seem to detect that bloatfly. Oh, there was a legendary poisoners. Oh, like poison resistance. Ooh, what's this?
Can you believe it? We're turning aluminium into gold bars. We're like the modern day alchemists.
Yeah, right. And next we'll be turning steel into diamonds, I suppose.
That Toff were in the creepy overcoat, and that under the top secret file to the foreman. I heard they're going to call this project Operation Fool's Gold. Pretty fitting, if you ask me.
At least we're not mining for it, right? No dark caves, no pickaxes. Just some paint and a whole lot of aluminium.
I can see it now. These golden bars were meticulously crafted by the finest alchemists in the land.
Guaranteed to turn into real gold in the next 1,000 years. Are your money back?
You know what they say, guys? When life gives you aluminium, make gold bars.
Alright, that's cute. Because I feel like that's we've referenced to the fake gold bars that we found earlier. So we've kind of tied that quest line into this quest line. Pendragon, please come here. Because yes, I'm going to give you more aluminium. Okay. He won't take it. Pendragon, take my aluminium. God damn it. Well, 5. Can you take 5? You won't even take 5? No. Alright, that's wild. How much does this thing weigh? 3. And how much does this weigh? 5? That's wild that it won't. That is so weird. How about some plastic buckets? Alright. So apparently this is not going to work because I am still severely over capacity. I mean, what are the crackers? Wood? Ironically, I need wood in Jason vs. Zombies to make harpoons. And I apparently... Alright, well I don't need... Ah! No! What happened? I took all of his stuff by mistake. I took all of his stuff. No. Oh, it's terrifying. Please take back your shotgun. And your shotgun. Does he not have shotgun ammo? Is that why he's picking up every... No, I gave him an insane amount of shotgun ammo. Can I give you the aluminium? Oh my god, he's still... It's too much aluminium. Why can I carry it all? Okay, anyway. Let's give him back his clothes. Oh my god. Alright, he needs his mask. He needs... gloves. Alright, Jesus Lord, please equip that. And the gloves, because you need to, you need to have hands, man. Come on. Alright, so with the junk. I am confused about the utility belt. Is that his too? Yes, it was. I'm sorry. I stole your utility belt. So that's so weird. I gave him all of the junk. Does the folder have any weight? No. How about Cthulhu? The Cthulhus do. Bobby pins don't. Overdue books do. Obviously the food does. Alright, so what happens if I try to give him this? What's going to happen? He'll only take so much and then that's it. He's full. Alright, I'm just going to have to accept that I can't take this this ore with me. Alright, it is what it is. I wanted to take it with me. But we got some lore out of here. Because like I said, this tied back into the whole fake gold bars that we found. So I'm happy we came in here. Did we go upstairs? I don't think we did. Did we? I guess we did. Or there was just no reason to come up here. Alright, let's get out of here. Back into the rain. So the next place I worked at was the bookstore, which I've talked about many, many times because my love of books. Just got another book the other day, and I ordered a book, another book, and yeah, I have a problem. I have a problem with books. Maybe it's not a problem to some people. Oh, look, there's more out here. And yeah, it's just that I really, really like books, and I really, yes, I do. I really like getting new books and reading books. But the bookstore only lasted 5 years before it closed. How about some light? Nothing in here. Now you might be like, well, it must be something you're doing. Like, again, I was loss prevention for Office Max, so I wasn't running the business. And my store, my home store, was profitable. Very similarly, the bookstore, was a chain bookstore. It was Borders. My store was profitable. We actually did everything because they had let at Borders, they let you have a lot more direct control over how your monies were spent. Okay, this is interesting. So there's like little separate little areas back here with, I mean, there's just, this one's wood. Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing useful so far, but it's still interesting. And in my 5 years with that company, I held many different positions within the store, basically running the store by the end. Okay, well that was confusing. So it's a bunch of toolboxes. We got like special music playing. I will always take the duct tape. I wouldn't be here. We already have a dog bed. I wouldn't be here the level that I'm at if I hadn't taken every piece of adhesive I've come across the entire time I've been playing this. Alright, well those don't seem to have anything useful in it. And then that's it. We're to the end of this little run. Interesting. Not particularly useful, but interesting. But yeah, then the bookstore Borders announced it would be closing locations, and mine was one of the very first locations that it closed. Ooh, a bike factory. That's cool. Let's get in here to get out of the rain. And that one was particularly tough on me. Rough on me, not tough on me. because I loved the bookstore. I loved the people I worked with. What was that little dance he just did? Alright, so it's going to be ghouls. Pendragon, could you... Why is he not... Why are you not using your gun? Why are you not... Use your gun. Seriously, bro. Got a crit, in case we need one. Alright, why is... Is there a reason why Pendragon is not using the shotgun? Am I missing something here? Like, what is happening? Does he not... Has he not been using the shotgun the entire time? Like, I can't equip the ammo for him. I don't know what he's doing. Why is he not using the shotgun? Very strange. I mean, I could try giving him a different weapon, I guess, but I don't see any reason why he's not using what I already gave him. More duct tape. Yeah, the bookstore closing, Borders closing, you know, there was multiple factors. But a lot of it had to do with just the fact that they were way behind in the times in making decisions on, you know, how to run the company, getting their own website. They partnered with Amazon and let Amazon sell all their books instead of, you know, getting a website or creating a website themselves. And then, oh, okay, that did not kill him. Oh, hi. Yeah, I went for the leg. Just thought that might be a good way to stop him from murdering me. A big one, in my opinion, really was the fact that they were too proud to close underperforming stores. You know, that was something that Office Max did to keep themselves in existence. And, yeah, Borders didn't... Sorry. Okay. That's interesting. It's a unique item that doesn't actually seem to serve any purpose. Now in Fallout 4, you could do something with the paint machine. You could make the green paint for the green monster, the wall that needs to be painted, but not here apparently. Drain cleaner. I don't know if I've ever seen drain cleaner before. That's interesting. I'm going to end up over-encumbering myself by picking up new junk. This guy's coming back here and having a smoke right above a petrol canister. That seems really, really smart. But yeah, like, they had a beautiful store in Times Square. I was only ever in it once, but I found out that to keep that store open, it was... $10 million a year to keep that store open. Well, that store only made $8 million a year. So every year that store was open, they were losing, the company was losing $2 million. I'm not claiming to be any sort of business genius or anything, but that feels not smart to me. And that's it. That's all that's in this location. I mean, there's the computer, so let's check it out. I'm going to guess more flavor, but I don't know. The unique card is interesting. So I wonder how many people picked that up. Paints, you are the best. Padding. Reply to padding. And draft, I hate you. Paints. Mr. Kusuna. Just wanted to let you know that we're on schedule as we planned for the new paints for the bicycles. Who'd have thought painting them different colors would be so popular during the demo run? Looking forward to what crazy colors we come with blue, yellow, green. Man, I am so excited, Fiona. Congratulations on your marriage. Okay, you are the best. Mr. K, that idea you had about keeping purchase receipts of everything is very smart. I put it in the cubby next to your paints like you asked me. P.S. This green paint idea was amazing. Mixing to make green crazy art. This is clearly a reference to what I was just talking about. Fallout 4. I'm glad that I brought that up. Padding? Mr. Kusuna, you are a genius. Padding? Making these seats have more padding is a great idea. Now I'll admit we haven't always seen eye to eye, but this new padding thing, I totally agree with. You're so smart. By the way, did I ever say sorry for when I realized that Kusuna wasn't just a bike name and your surname, and you were also Japanese? Also, I'm sorry for doing the eyes thing. I thought you'd find it funny. Sorry. Oh, good job. We are friends now. Your pal, Fiona. Then that was spelled incorrectly. Padding. Hello, Fiona. Whilst I appreciate your excitement and your comments, painting the bicycles and giving them padding isn't really revolutionary. In fact, when I purchased the company from Mr. Arches, in fact, trying to figure out what this was supposed to say. In fact, I also don't think that I is supposed to be there. In fact, when I purchased this company from Mr. Arches, I was shocked that he hadn't ever thought about doing it. It was quite the no-brainer and a really easy fix to turn this company around. The fact he never kept receipts probably also explains how the company was hemorrhaging money for so long, too. This guy likes saying whilst I appreciate your apology, I can tell it is not sincere, nor is your excitement to any of this new company's ideas in the bombard of messages you sent me. Why do I know this? You keep drawing racist caricatures of me whilst again you're on the telephone and other people in the factory find them and tell me. We do not condone racism in this company of any sort. Due to this, you are still expected to clear out your desk at the end of the month. Yours sincerely, Mr. DJ Kusuna. Alright, so Fiona's terrible. We know what Mr. Kusuna, what even name is that? You are a piece of poop. You want to know what is no-brainer? You have no brain. I never wanted you to take over, and your ideas are stupid. I don't care if it is making money for the business. The factory feels soulless, and that's what Mr. Arches had, a soul. You're more of an arse soul. The Mr. Arches Bicycle Emporium was in his family for generations, and his name was even in the title. You, just because he went bankrupt and sold it to you doesn't give you right to buy it. Stupid Japanese man. It should be a British company again. Go back to where, oh my god. Wow. Well, yep. Fiona's the worst. Literally the worst. I'm hoping one of these zombies I killed, one of these ferals, yes, I'm calling them zombies because of Jason versus Zombies. I'm probably going to be stuck doing that for a while, so I apologize if that bothers anyone. But, alright, we're actually going to save. It's been a while. As we take a tour of all these random factories here in the worst area of the map. that I'm not sure that anybody else has really even bothered to thoroughly go through. I wonder if there's any quests or anything that have sent you here. Because, oh Jesus, Lord Almighty. What in the world, and where did she come from? And Pendragon, why are you not helping me? As usual. Okay, and this one's legendary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Why is it... Where did... What? Why are we under attack so heavily all of a sudden? And I'm sorry, Pendragon, you have been helping. It's McCready in Sim Settlements 2 that's not been helping. So I apologize for insinuating that you've not been helping. Or just flat, not insinuating, just flat out saying you're not helping. You have been helping. I don't know why I'm apologizing to you. It's not like you can hear me or know what I'm saying. How about some light? Duelist Shadow Metal right arm. Not something I would use. Even if I was using armor, and I'm not using armor anymore, but a famished blood mother. Okay. Okay. Where is it telling? Why is it telling me? Why does it want me to? Why does it want me to go over there? I'm confused. There's gonna be something extra special in this secret suitcase hidden over here. I mean, Rad-X is useful, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so what, if any, there's just no reason to come. We're literally just in the middle of, like, I mean, it looks like there's more to the map here. And we do still have one other building that way that we've not gone to, but first things first, I guess. Let's... Where's the entrance into the... Textile. Oh boy, this is going to be fun and exciting. Textiles. Textiles. Alright. Doesn't that just mean like clothing and fabrics? Or something like that? Alright, load me up. Face to face with a door. So far I don't see anybody. Dungarees. Basketball. Child sweater vest. I keep grabbing this stuff for Archie and then not actually changing his clothing. I can't remember the last time I changed Archie's outfit. Who's locked in the bathroom? Nothing. No reason. Seriously, who's keeping the bathrooms under lock and key when there's nothing in them except for some plungers? Somebody really didn't want me to steal the plungers. Sweet roll. Sweet roll. I don't know if I trust that giant room. I feel like there's going to be something in there. Ooh, somebody's doing sweet roll tricks. Alright. I can actually do some cooking. Might as well. Since we got all this meat that we've been picking up, right? Oh my god, look at all the floater meat. Oh, and I forgot. I used a stim pack earlier. Didn't I say I'm not supposed to... Oh, damn it, I did. I used a stimmy. I'm not supposed to be using stimmies anymore. I forgot. I forgot. I can make a soup too. Nice. Yeah, that's what the dirty water. A lot of the soups use. Look, squirrel stew, dirty water. Radstag stew doesn't. Noodle cup, dirty water. A lot of the soups and the things in here require dirty water, not clean water, which seems like the opposite of what you would want. Oh, sugar is super useful. Blueberries, nettle leaves. All right, lots of little goodies so far in here. Nothing mind-blowing, but I'm glad. Ooh, a key. And it's a cool-looking key, which is something I don't think I've ever said before in a Fallout game. It's a cool-looking key. Some chocolates, spectacles. So then I was like, all right, didn't want to go back to retail. Tried to not go back to retail, right? We're almost done talking about this nonsense. I'm sure it's interesting to no one. And, all right, I guess we'll check this out. Me talking about retail is probably as interesting as what's going to be on this computer. Let's see. All right, that's... This looks like flavor so far. Okay, so they were using children? Okay. So the military took over. Interesting. Yes, I really... What are you cooking over there, sir? Really didn't want to go back to retail, but ultimately I bit the bullet and did it, and ended up working for Lowe's Home Improvement, and was there for 5 years again until they eliminated my position. But not just my position. No, not just my position. Every department manager's position. Okay, we're not alone.
You picked the
Alright, well that's not really working.
Oh man, come back. I was having fun.
Alright, I don't know how to get to them. Ow. Alright, now I'm being shot.
Just die.
Okay, well he made his way through. And, uh-oh. A turret? Okay. Wasn't necessarily expecting to find hooligans in here, but that's fine. Oh, what? Hi. Please stop shooting me. Is that everybody now? Alright, let's heal. And not use a stim pack. Alright, so we will... what should I eat? That's why my thought process is very much like Jason vs. Zombies, is I have enough food. I feel like I should just be able to eat to get all my strength back rather than use stim packs. Now the problem in Jason vs. Zombies is I do get crippled very frequently. Okay. So with getting crippled as frequently, all right, these are special crates. As I do have to use the stim packs to fix, and I just fell. I tried to jump. The being crippled. So maybe we'll do something similar here. So what are these special crates? Didn't really say. Maybe we'll find some more computer entries that will explain things a little bit further as to regards to what, just uniforms, military uniforms, maybe. Long Johns, Long John Silver. Okay, so that's how I was supposed to get around them. But for some reason, I thought that, I don't know. What else is new? I thought something that didn't make any sense. So yeah, Lowe's out of nowhere decided to eliminate all department managers. So every store had at least 13 department managers, right? So they have like 1,000 stores. So you're talking about like they eliminated 13,000 jobs. But here's how they spun it, because it wasn't just department managers. They eliminated other positions as well. But like when they made like their press release about it, they didn't say, "Oh, like we're eliminating like 15,000 jobs." They only made it sound like they were eliminating a couple thousand, or it might even be less the way that they spun it. I'm trying to remember exactly. Hi. Oh, and there's a turret right there too. Hi. I was gonna say, did I miss that point blank range? Oh no. No. Why? I mean, honestly, at this point, I might, if it's gonna be all close-up fighting, I might be able to switch back to the sword. So what they did was, they didn't, in air quotes, picture me doing air quotes, they didn't eliminate my position. Alright, well, somebody's excited. I don't know where they are. I don't see them. Who's throwing? Oh. Okay. Never mind. Let's go back to the bow and arrow. I mean, they like fire. There you go. I'm guessing Pendragon entered the other room. Alright, let me switch back to rain. But yeah, that had to be what happened. Oh, I went outside. God damn it. I read that I was London like a second too late. So yeah, they didn't. They kept us on. Or what their plan was to say that they weren't eliminating their position, that they were giving us a transitional opportunity. So they would keep us on rather than giving us like a severance. They would keep us on for a year. And during that year, we would have the opportunity to pick another position within the store when it came open. The only problem with that entire concept was it looked great for them because they were not, they didn't have to say, "Oh, we're eliminating 15,000 jobs," because they weren't. They were just giving us a chance to switch to a different position. The only problem is they also got rid of a step up management position, so that wasn't there. They eliminated those as well. So the only place that you would have to go would be down, and you wouldn't get to keep your pay. So whatever you made, so say you were making $25 an hour as a manager. Now, I wasn't. I'm not going to say exactly what I was making. Not that it matters, but 25 is not that far off. So most of the other positions that you could transition to would be making, I don't know, $12 an hour, maybe 15 if you got lucky. So you're talking about just an insane pay cut to just continue to be employed with them. But that's how they spun it. We're not eliminating you. You're not getting fired. You're not getting laid off. You're being offered a transitional opportunity where you could just transition from your current position into a different position, and you have an entire year to find a position that works for you. Yeah. So Lowe's did me and every other person that was in the same type of situation as me dirty. That's all it comes down to.
The fuck was trying to sneak up on me?
Ow. Alright, let's crit this one. Or not. Let me see what's happening here. Can we finish them off, please? Yeah, somebody has a good weapon, and I don't know if it's them or... Oh, there's somebody back there, too.
Stubborn. I'll give you that.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Alright. Did fairly well, all things considered. Let's eat up something. Might as well eat some more mutt chops. I ate more than I should have. Alright, so what are we making down here? This is where all the sewing machines are. Oh, but that says it's going outside. Concrete sledgehammer. Are you... Oh my god. The legendaries that I get here, and then when I'm playing Jason vs. Zombies, even though I have it set to give me legendaries frequently, it doesn't. And then when they do, it's always a gun. So like here, I don't need guns. Or here, I do need guns, excuse me. Or I would prefer guns. Or bow. Like, that would be super awesome. And they give me things like concrete sledgehammers. And then in Jason, where I would actually check out a concrete sledgehammer with him, they give him, laser rifles and grouse rifles and things like that. I don't like it here. The big people are always yelling at us, and the clothes are itchy. Everyone sucks. I want to go home and see my friends. My hands are all sore, and I can't play like I used to. Why? Why do we have to work so much? It makes me sad. Just want to make sure there's not more notes like that. This child, I should say, was making roller skates. My fingers hurt. My fingers hurt so much. They don't let us stop. I miss playing outside, but all we do is work and work. The machines are too loud, and I'm always so tired. Why can't we go home early? It's not fair. I agree. God. I wish Mummy was here. Mummy, sad face. They said we have to stay longer now. I don't want to stay. It's too dark. And when we leave and I'm scared. It's too dark when we leave and I'm scared. Mommy, why do you make me stay here? I just want to sleep. My feet hurt from standing all day. They won't let us rest. I wish Mommy was here. All right, this is depressing me a little bit, honestly. Fiber optics? Yeah, I'll take that. What else we got? I mean, during the fight, it's possible other notes would have got knocked on the floor. If the lore is here, I would like to read it. Concrete sledgehammer, I swear to God. Bunch of cloth. Oh, look, it looks like little, like, shirts. Look at their little shirts. How did his bits get all the way over there? Alright. There's like a special crate hidden back here. I am confused about the keys. Just because I just picked up another key. Am I missing something? London. Like, we didn't miss a door or anything, right? No, I mean, okay, back outside again. We're gonna be wrapping this up shortly. And ever since that wonderful experience with Lowe's, I've kind of like don't think I'll ever do retail again. Alright, so there still is one more building this general direction, but no Pokeball. Now, we've been in here, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm confused. I really wish it wasn't raining again. Okay, Excel Center inaccessible. Well, that's disappointing. Are you gonna tell me I got all the way here and then they're not gonna let me into this building? If so, that's a jacked Tar. Okay, we haven't seen one of them for a while. And somehow I just missed. A bunch of times. Excuse me? What kind of weapon was that? As I say, they normally have, like, rifles and stuff, but somebody had, like, a master. Should probably be using... Oh, that's bright. Oh my god. Should probably be using, at least incendiary. As long as I don't set myself on fire again. I'm just gonna start shooting in this general direction. Ticket, lead balls. Alright, switch. Switch before you kill yourself, please. Alright, who had the gun that was shooting out the blue laser? Seriously. And how do you get into this facility? There better be a way in here. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so this is how I was too dumb to figure out how to get across the plane wing. Here. Seriously, they all have like muskets. Who had something that was like a Gauss rifle or Zap something or other? Somebody had something. Oh my god, he has a musket too. I'm perplexed. He had a board. He had a musket. Musket? Laser musket rifle. Okay. It was him. I just saw the musket. What is a laser musket rifle? Have we seen that before? I don't know. That might be the first time we've seen that. Alright, but where are we getting into the XL factory? Are you kidding me? There's no way. I find this unacceptable. Put the bow away. We're not fighting anything. It looks like I could go down and get on that ship. But are you serious? There's no way in here. What? Then why is there even a location? Excel Center. I mean, I'll look it up in between episodes. Maybe it's something for a quest, but Almost made that jump. This is gonna be one of those things where I get on this boat and there's just gonna be no reason. Oh, that's water. That was water. That was water. Whoo! Didn't realize that was water. Did not. I don't know why or how I didn't realize that was water. Man, look at that Radaway go though. All right, what else do I have that's good? Famished. And how about Radroach? Still not quite there. What does the fox say? Okay, was there just no reason to come here? No, that's water. That is water. I feel like I'm going to end up going someplace where I'm going to have to no-clip to get back. Inaccessible. I mean, they put ammo over here, so they must have expected some knucklehead would come over here. But yeah, this is inaccessible, and that's water. So we can't go over there. That would be a bad idea. That's water. Okay, well that's water. You'll drop a save, I guess. And I don't have much Rad X left. Okay. Well, there was no reason to come in here anyway. Alright. I'm confused. So they have some doors that work, but there doesn't appear to be any reason for them to work. So we're gonna have to no clip. I thought we might have to. That's what I get for coming someplace that, yeah, it's just empty in here. Alright, does it get us back where we were? Because there's no way to get through the ship. Pendragon's broken. He doesn't know what's going on. And then if we were over here back on land, was there any reason to... I mean, no is the answer. And I know that, but curiosity still always gets me. I mean, seriously, how much further are they going to let me go before they're like, invisible wall, or you can't go that way. Are we raining again? Yeah, we're raining again. I don't know what I'm looking at either. What is this? Well, here's the end of the world. At least this way. Alright, so we can't get into the XL Center. And then there's a boat you can get to, but you can't do anything with. But that's everything in this corner over here. I don't know what's up with that light. That's Pendragon blinding me for some reason. Thanks, Pendragon. I appreciate it. Alright. Tried to be sneaky about going down there. That didn't really help anything. Alright. Then we're back to the Excel building that we can't get into. I swear I didn't see another entrance. Then why even have the Jacktars down here? Like, what purpose are they serving down here? Can't get in through here. No entrances. This one's blocked off, inaccessible. And then the same thing with the one over here. Inaccessible. Trying to figure out if there's just anything else I'm missing. Was there like somehow a way to get on the roof? 'Cause I didn't see any way to get on the roof. Roof. Now it looks like even if you can get on the roof, there is no roof entrance. So Excel Center is a no-go. Interesting. So maybe it's something that needs to be unlocked for a quest. Maybe it's something they didn't finish. You can do all different kinds of speculation in regards to that. But ultimately, none of it matters because you can't actually do anything with it. So, how is there part of an animal up here? We went into every building here except for the Amazon place? Because it's full of values on, right? Because we checked out every other place but that, because that's where the gatherers have gathered. And I didn't really want to mess with them. And I still kind of don't want to, but I'm like, if there's... What is this one? That's the aluminum. Oh, I'm like, what am I detecting? And we've been in there. Now it says we've detected this smelter's place. Have we been into the smelter's place? And if so, where is the entrance? Alright, so it's this way. Can't remember if we've been in here. regardless if we've been here or not, this is most likely where we're wrapping this up because I don't know if there's anything else to do here. I mean, the map's all open, so I'm guessing that, yes, we've been here. I just don't remember for what specifically. Oh, hi. Somehow didn't see him just sitting there. I think we've been in here, and I think now things have respawned that were in here. Like this dog. Or maybe I'm wrong. Alright, because this door's... Now I'm even more confused. That door's barred. For some reason he has an antique telephone. Take the robe. I kind of like the robe, honestly. Alright, well, we still seem relatively safe right here where we are. So we will wrap this episode up here. With all that being said, this has been Fallout London. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I promise we're going to proceed the main quest line the next episode. I just wanted to explore all these locations down here and see if there was anything interesting or unique. Goodbye and good night. Sayonara Toyasumi. Wayfarers, thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe. Please check out the Discord. Please check out the Patreon. Please consider becoming a member. Have a good night. See ya.